Many items. Hello Mark and Aphrodite, what's up? Here will be the name of the monkeys. Hello Padadaji, where is the best place to XP farm? Legendary difficulty. Go to legendary difficulty and go to the final place of Ragnarok Act in that fortress and kill those enemies. Hello Philip, your vacation is gone. Aha. Now you are back at work. Wait, can I go there? I don't remember the map. You are doing your backlogs from work while watching the live stream. Nice. Be careful not to make any mistakes. 92 emails we're waiting for. 92 emails. Wow. Popo, I totally forgot that this game is stuttering and it is very annoying. Hello Benjamin, what's up? The village of Zhao. Chuck.
Fine arms, firm armor, fit for the Emperor's Guard. See if what suits you.
Dire of the Storm suits me. $60-64, let's buy some.
Luck.
Why carry what you
No, I'm not lucky.
So long, noble hero.
Just stay alive, soldier.
You couldn't launch CQ because of some problems with Microsoft Residual. Your boss got a written copy of it. Oh.
Another soldier? Yes.
Don't you have a printer to print it? You hate writing. Do you mean writing on paper or using your keyboard to write on your PC? Personally, I don't mind writing on my PC by using the keyboard. On paper, I don't really like it, but with the keyboard, because I also play keyboard, the musical instrument, I like clicking buttons and the keys and whatever. It got fit the size unless you shrink it. It will be readable. Writing on paper. Terracotta sorta. Exactly. So guys, have you seen the success of last Evoker? I think there are about 200,000 people on Steam right now playing that game. Gold on the floor. Fuck off with this energy drain again. Popo, I forgot these enemies. What are they doing? Ah, okay, they killed him. You cannot catch me. Catch me, catch me, catch me. Your boss is an old lady, she wrote those older tedious process. Oh. Well, if you are getting paid for it, to do it, Mark. I mean, it is okay, maybe you don't like it, but at least you are getting paid for it. Hello, Viggerfield. Potion of life draining. It is mine. By the way, this place of Eternal Embers Act looks absolutely amazing. Having all graphical settings at maximum and also running the game at 75 FPS constantly. The clarity of the picture is amazing. You are actually underpaid. Mark, where are you from? Which country? They demand years of experience if you are skilled enough to do the work. Yeah, because they are morons. I said the word morons and a legendary sword drop. Maybe every time that I got a legendary weapon to drop, or a legendary item, I should say morons. Morons. Let's give it a try. Maybe it will work. Where do I go now? Ah, this way. Morons! They are morons! Ah, it is not working. They are morons! Up. They are morons! Morons, morons! Up! Outdated method. Useless method. So, they are morons is not working. Yeah, Vigorfield. That one is a good one. I would buy that one myself. From the Philippines, nice. My spells are annihilating everything. Cannot go there. So these days I started trying some FPS games that I have in my collection of games. Because I'm very curious to see how my new setup of my PC, works on those games and how they look like at maximum settings. So, the first FPS game which I played and I finished already because it was an amazing experience, it was Medal of Honor Warfighter, the last Medal of Honor game ever. Which game came out back in 2012. Everything maxed out, all settings, everything totally maxed out, and the game was running like perfectly. It was amazing. You know, FPS games, of course the most important thing is the gameplay of the video game, but because FPS games are first person, you see through the eyes of a character in a distance, they can be immersive based on the quality of the graphics. And the graphics are very important for FPS games. Which means that if you want to truly enjoy them at the maximum, then you have to play them at maximum settings. So it was amazing. Now, the next one which I have installed and I have started playing, which actually I have never played the campaign of, is Battlefield 3. Back in the day I was playing online multiplayer only Battlefield 3, but not the campaign. I have maxed out all settings again, and the game is running perfectly. I don't lose any FPS, nothing. It is amazing.
The well-armed warrior greets more dawns than his foe.
And I have downloaded some other games as well, and I downloaded my favorite Far Cry game ever. Hello Kataramene, what's up? You tried playing WoW? Maybe someday you could just build a business. Yeah, you should go for it, Mark. If you can build a business of a kite, do it. Try to do it. Da, 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 da.
Luck.
My favorite Far Cry game is Far Cry 2, the one placed in Africa. That game is a masterpiece. And of course I have put all settings to maximum and that game is running perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. At maximum settings, ultra settings and also maximum FPS. And it is very immersive. That game is absolutely awesome. Now this new setup of mine is making me want to play all FPS games I have in my collection at maximum settings, just to enjoy the experience, you know, of the graphics. Because now I can actually do that with this CPU, the new CPU that I bought at RAM, the new GPU which I bought about 14 months ago. Yeah, Kataramene, I have a build guide video of this build. It is called Hybrid Evoker build guide video, I think. Let's go down. Let's go down. Heavily modded stalker. Philip, with my previous setup I was able to play at super high settings heavily modded stalker games. And I'm going to install Stalker again because Stalker is one of my top favorite things ever. And hypothetically, Stalker 2 is coming out in about 6 months from today, in September. Oh, I have to run all the way back now. But some other shooters that are super great is the Metro games. Metro series. Oh, Jadens, hello. What's up? You have perfect primary resistance on stone speaker. The damage is really high. Hello to you, Dragolovich. Recharge reduction is in good shape. I'm okay, Jedens. Okay, getting out of the Wither stores because it is not Wither. By the way, yesterday and today it has been a spring day here. And when I'm saying spring, I'm talking about early May. Especially yesterday. Yesterday was something like early May. The first couple of days of May. The weather was super awesome. Today it was raining a little bit, but it was like, you know, early May, late April, something like that. Yeah, the Stalker, Milan. Stalker is amazing. Hello, Ternoski. Yesterday was exactly how you described it. Yeah, Zeden's here. It was cloudy all day here today, and it was raining. I think it was raining very early in the morning, maybe around 5-6 o'clock in the morning. Later it was not raining anymore, but it was cloudy all day long. But still, even today the weather was very, other than the clouds and humidity, it was spring day. You're welcome, Mark. When Titan Quest 2 comes, nobody knows. How would I know when it comes out when even the developers don't know, because they are still making the game. The game is not ready yet. So nobody knows when it comes out. Hey Extreme, what's up? Yeah, Metro games are awesome. Especially Exodus, because it is open world, you have options, it is not linear like the first two games. But even the first two games are very awesome for what they are. I only wish I had enough free time to make Stalker content for my other YouTube channel, which is the Stalker XP. Die, Madis. Madis. One day you want to play this Invoker? Yeah. My core dweller is not that strong. It is only level 8. Why is this not maxed out? Let's spend a point on this one to grow its power. Ocean of service? What service? What is the best set item and armor? There is no such thing in this game. It all comes down to your class and your build. It is not like there is one single best set armor or item or whatever. To 80 points for Core Dweller. Nice. Hello Roy, what's up? Juggernaut is awesome, this is true, yeah. Roy, I would say all is good. Maybe, I don't know. Wait, did I just get 3 times the shrine, the same shrine in this place? 1, 2. 2 times. The same shrine in this place. What? Yes, Mastermind of Nightmare buffs up this one with this one will buff up all your pets. So if you go to play a pet build, this one is very good to combine with this one. Stop stuttering, game. Stop freezing. Start working as you should. Exactly. Oh. Valley of the Failed.
Who are you?
This valley is for me. I have failed.
Yes. You must find the antidote. Else Gio will be lost to me forever.
You mean best item and armor set for assassin?
Yes. You must.
Set for assassin, you have the tracker's armor set, legendary set. You have a couple of sets only specifically for assassin if you want, but you shouldn't rely on sets. In this game, there are very few sets that are very good for a team. I do not recommend playing with sets for assassin. Now if you want to play the Zeus Thunderer build, you got a set, Freya's set. is one of the best. The strongest build I've come across, when you are saying strongest, are you referring to the damage output of the build? Because if yes, then probably Hercules build. Yeah, Brigade is one of the strongest, but Hercules, yeah. Hercules, although Hercules is very, very fragile because of the glass cannon. Get away from this fountain. Die, dead people. Do you think Greedy Monk best for legendary difficulties? No, it is not best for legendary difficulties. You saw your build according to me is a Great Alexander. It is very strong, it is one of the strongest, yeah, but it is not at the level of Hercules. Hercules is, I mean, if you take Great Alexander against Typhon, and then you take Hercules against Typhon, you will see that Hercules destroys Typhon in 3 hits. But Great Alexander takes time to kill Typhon. And if Hercules is doing that thing on Typhon, imagine what he does on much lesser enemies. Where is the fountain? The fountain is down there. Okay, escaped the fountain. Now we are in the monastery. What stats does battery get boosted by on your shield? Battery is a melee attack, okay, with the shield. So, for your melee attacks to hit the enemy, you need very good offensive ability.
Heard something.
Dexterity increases offensive ability, so you need dexterity. And also you need strength, because usually shields deal physical damage, mostly. And the strength increases physical damage. So the most important stats for shield attacks is offensive ability, strength, physical damage percentage, total damage percentage. This type of things. So,
This is long.
okay, if this chest were to drop a legendary item, I'll never play Titan Quest again. Titanic Dragon Battle Axe of Might. What? I don't remember having seen Titanic on a weapon before. Did I? Ah, okay. What's up?
There you are. What are you waiting for?
One, two. Mysterious Urn. Αυτό. Hello Kingsley, what's up? Hello Kratos. This place is the Act of Eternal Embers DLC. You need to buy Eternal Embers DLC to play this act. But also this is an endgame act, which means that it is available, accessible only in legendary difficulty. There are some more enemies there. I'm okay, Kingsley. You might be biased to say this, but you think Spirit Master is most of class for debuffing enemies. I guess you are talking about the Necrosis skill. That one is very powerful. Hello Akito, you just started Battle Mage. What are you planning on doing with a Battle Mage? How to play? What weapons do you want to use? I don't have energy potions. Lie. You are clueless. Yeah, but why did you start? Why did you select Battle Mage? For example, do you want to play with melee weapons? Do you want to play a spellcaster? What do you want to do?
Do you want to buy something?
Because depending on how you're going to play, you will get different tips. This is why I'm asking. It is not the same for every type of build you make. Remember, guys, that in Titan Quest, every single class doesn't mean that it provides only one build. For example, Battle Mage is a class which consists of Warfare Mastery and Earth Mastery, two masteries. So, these two masteries make up the Battle Mage. If you play a Battle Mage, it doesn't mean that you have only one build possible. The possibilities of a Battle Mage for different builds are high. You can have many different builds per class in this game. And depending on the build you want to play, you will get different tips because it is not the same. You've started a new playthrough in Grim Dawn. Oh, nice. Hello Boogeyman, what's up? Spirit Master and Archer Master, these two combined is a very good combination. I think I have Gram multiple times in my collection, so I'm not going to keep more.
Yes, now go. Be a hero.
Ta-da-da. Whichever is stronger. Oh, welcome Akito, thanks for becoming a member. Welcome. So for example, if you play a battle mage spellcaster, how can you benefit as a spellcaster? Earth Mastery has some spells like Eruption, Volcanic Orb, this is a spell as well, this is a spell, this is a spell. Yeah, these are the spells. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spells. This one is dealing physical damage and fire damage over time. This one is dealing only fire damage and fire damage over time. This one is dealing fire damage and physical damage. This one is dealing physical damage and fire damage. This one is dealing fire damage. So, a spellcaster battle mage benefits from warfare, first of all, from the strength aspect of warfare mastery, because strength increases physical damage, which means that if you get more strength points and more buffs to physical damage in general, the spells of this mastery, like Eruption, that deal physical damage, will deal now even more physical damage. They will not, the fire damage will not benefit from warfare, because warfare doesn't benefit in any way fire elemental damage, but at least physical damage of this spells will be increased. And also you have a couple of other very nice skills in warfare mastery that will help you survive better. If you want to play a melee build, you will have to remember again the same things a little bit. You can play a melee build, mostly do not use many spells here, but use a couple of spells still. For example, Volcanic Orb is very good because it can stun enemies with this one here. It stuns enemies and it helps survive better. This one is a very good addition to a melee build because it is an AoE attack and at the same time you attack with your melee weapons. You can have these skills here, the passive ones that help very much. The most important thing is to remember how you will spend your attribute points. The most mistakes in this game happen with how you spend your attribute points. The biggest mistakes, because you cannot take back attribute points unless you go to the endgame dungeons and farm for the potions that drop there that can reset your attribute points. Otherwise you cannot. So yeah, if you're going to play a battle mage, generically speaking, spellcaster, you spend your attribute points to dexterity and intelligence. If you want to play a melee build, you spend your points on dexterity and strength. Yeah, also some points on energy would be good to spend, but most importantly these two. For spellcasters, intelligence dexterity. For melee builds, strength dexterity. Now, there are many more options for a battle mage because you have bows, you have thrown weapons, you have different types of melee weapons that can also have more pierce damage or no pierce damage at all. You see, the build diversity of this game is very huge. It has a very simple interface, user interface, which is great, but the depth of the game is very deep. If that makes any sense. Hello, Boxing Square. Yeah, I'm not using any melee attacks. This is a spellcaster. I have this character. It is a hybrid spellcaster with melee setup. This setup is almost purely melee setup. This is the only intelligence-based item. All this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one are melee setup items. So, this is why I'm saying always, I'm suggesting that before you make a build in this game, first decide what playstyle you want to go with. And by playstyle I mean your type of weapon. I mean, do you want to play with a bow? Decide if you want to play with a bow, if you want to play with a staff, if you want to play with pets, if you want to play with something else. You start from there. How do I want to play my next character? I want to play with a shield. Okay, you got to play with a shield. But then, shield is a weapon, and you can have builds that have shield as the main weapon, but do you want to play the shield with as a main weapon? Or do you want to have the shield as a shield, not as a weapon, but only to block the incoming damage? Because you have to remember, for example, you can combine a shield with a melee weapon or a shield with a thrown weapon. If you use a thrown weapon, you cannot use the shield as a weapon. You can use the shield as a weapon only when you have melee weapons equipped here. So there are many details, many synergies in this game. Always decide on your weapon first. And based on what weapon you go to, or maybe you don't go to, you don't care about that because you care about playing with pets or a spellcaster. If you decide to go with pets, things change very much. If you decide to play with, for example, with a damage reflection build, things do not change that much because until you reach that point where you can deal actual very good damage reflection damage to enemies and kill them by damage reflection, you will need to rely on your weapon or on your pets if you play with pets as well. So there is lots of depth in this game, and the best answer, the best question you can ask is ask yourself, even if you are a new player, ask yourself, what play style do I want to play my next character with? Let's go. What is that? Ah, it is from inside. Huh. I can see through the earth now. If you want to play with double Mjolnir, would you like to choose your class or mastery? What would you like to choose your class or mastery? I mean, class and mastery is almost the same thing because every single mastery in this game is a class of its own. And when you combine two different masteries, you get a new class. So for example, if you select only Warfare Mastery and no other mastery, then you have the class which is called Warrior. But if you select Warfare and let's say Dream Mastery, then you have the class which is called Harbinger. The game, stop freezing. Lethal form bow of soccer. He stunned me, he killed me. Hello, Alfie Pearson. Is a Dream Earth Mastery? Yeah, this is a Dream Earth. It was an easy boss, I wasn't careful enough though.
And here I thought I'd die in the... Oh, heaven. Oh.
By the way, before the stream I installed GOG Galaxy on my PC again. I don't know if you know what GOG Galaxy is. And I was taking a look at some games of GOG. And I saw that they are selling right now on sale Mortal Kombat 1, 2 and 3, the old games, the first games. All three games together at about €1.50.
And perished have their wicked souls. Hero, hero, hero.
Hero. Can all masters be played with all weapons? Yes. Of course, this doesn't mean that all masters with every single weapon they will have the same good performance, because each mastery supports different weapons better. For example, Warfare Mastery supports physical damage based weapons mostly, but especially swords, axes and clubs. sword axes and not clubs. Yeah, it clubs as far as I recall. But you can also use it with thrown weapons and bows. You can play that master even with a staff, but it will not be good, of course. Unless you find a couple of very specific stats that deal physical damage. Is there anything else to do there? Probably not. Yes, I have AoE thanks to Earth Mastery. This skill, and this skill. Boss fight. It was much easier to kill the boss without my pet. Wow. The Crusher, yeah, Mark, that weapon is totally crazy. Does it get crazy when it's purple? Not necessarily. Usually legendaries, look, again, because there are way too many items in the game. It depends on your build. Just because an item is legendary, purple is legendary items, doesn't mean that it is better than your current items that you have equipped, because it might be an item for another build. But usually this is the point, that legendaries are supposed to be better than blue items. Elemental Cave Earth. At what point will I have to get different sets for different bosses? Do you mean sets of items? First of all, do not look out there for sets. Sets in this game are not that good as in other games. This game is not based on sets. Don't think that... Okay, there are from the 50 plus sets in the whole game, there are about only 10 that are very powerful, very good sets to use on many builds. But those ones come, you know, they are rare drops and they will come, you have to reach legendary, I think you will find the items and you shouldn't really consider anything about sets. Thankfully enough, in this game there are many different types of items and green items can be very powerful and in many cases more powerful than even legendaries for many builds. It all comes down to the specific case of individual builds for items. Hello, Lord Liberta. You play this game when you were much game, now you have free time to you're back on it. Yeah, thank you for watching my videos, Alfie. No good item drops. Oh, what is that? If rare rings with hail affix and ticker suffix. Oh, Mark, these rings are very, very, very awesome, but all very, 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 very rare as well. It's really rare to drop a set anyway. It is, yeah. The game is freezing again. This is my dream mastery. There is nothing there for us. You're playing with blue item which low level and damage legendary. You do. Yeah, Boxer Square, because you know what blue item you made this one. Take a look at the stats. Yes, I do have a video, I think, on this one. It is called Hybrid Evoker Build Guide video, I think. Is there some news from February? February, yeah, I think it was in the second day of February that we got some news. You can check it out. It is on Steam, I think. I think it was, yeah. Second day of February. Boxing Square, remember that my damage, first of all, I'm a spellcaster. I'm not dealing any damage with my weapon. I'm not attacking with melee weapons.
Yes, how
So
may I
my
help
spells,
you today?
look, when you play with spells, this number here is irrelevant. You don't care about average damage, you don't care about attack speed, you don't care about damage per second. It is totally useless. This one indicates when you attack with weapons, because the spell damage is not calculated here. So
Very well.
I'm
go out
attacking
there
with
and
my
do some
spells.
vanquishing.
To know the damage of the spells, you have to check on the spells themselves, but you can still, unfortunately, in this game, we don't have what I would call dynamic numbers of damage on spells. Or skills anyway. Which means that what we see here is not the actual damage we get from the spell, but it is the initial damage of the spell itself. It is the damage that the spell itself provides at that level. What does this mean? Because, for example, if you have no items equipped and you have your spells like this, all spells that deal damage, they benefit by attribute points, which is strength, intelligence, dexterity. For example, if a spell deals fire damage, it benefits from intelligence. If it deals physical damage, it benefits from strength. If it deals both fire and physical, like this one, it benefits from both. This is why you can see I have 560 on strength and 539 on intelligence. This is a hybrid build. When you play in this game builds that use both strength and intelligence, they become hybrid. You have hybrid builds. And hybrid builds are the hardest builds to play, and especially for beginners it is not recommended. The reason why I'm dealing so much damage is because I'm buffing up both my strength and intelligence that boost up the performance of all spells that deal physical and elemental damage. Because fire is elemental and intelligence increases not fire but elemental, which includes fire. And at the same time I get some buffs from my items that increase my the damage of my spells even more. And this weapon provides, for example, plus 46% total damage. The 83 elemental damage, the flat one on this weapon, doesn't work with spells, it works only with weapon attacks. So, there are some basic things you need to know about this game, the mechanics, so that you can get the most out of your characters.
Come on, then.
Yes?
Come on.
Yeah, it does more because it benefits from attribute points and from some items. Yeah, this is true, Mark. Yeah, the combination of items is the biggest problem in hybrid builds. Because also items depend on attribute requirements. And for example, if I didn't spend any points on intelligence, I wouldn't have this item equipped. Because it requires 439 intelligence points to equip it. Yeah, Roy. This artifact also provides 15% strength. And it also provides recharge. Recharge is a very awesome stat in this game because recharge reduction, the minus percentage to recharge, it reduces the cooldown of your skills. And if you play, especially if you play with spells, reducing the cooldown as much as possible means that you deal more damage effectively because you can use your spells more often, more frequently. And basically, recharge reduction in most cases, I would say, increases your damage. Not in a direct way, because it doesn't affect the damage, but it affects the frequency of using your powerful spells, and this way it increases your damage. So yeah, the Talisman of the Jade Emperor is very powerful, because you cannot see the... Because also of the recharge reduction, 25% recharge reduction.
There you are. Let's see.
2 skill points.
Almost there. Now this, and
For example, the Lucid Dream, it provides a percentage of physical damage amongst other things. Spending points here increases the damage of this one because this one deals also physical, this one because this one deals also physical, and this one because this one deals also physical damage. I have most of the items of the game. And maybe I have about 60% of the items. Come on, don't freeze.
oh, what is it?
It is a bird! It is a fly! It is Superman who is going to die! Gold on the floor. Yeah, Tracker's Hood is awesome, Roy. One of the best helmets in the game. I'm stunning the brigade. He's dead. No, no, please don't go. It is quiet for other builds. Which one, Mark? The Tracker's Hood. No, it is very good if you go to the recharge reduction from the Tracker's Hood. It is very good for many builds. Hey, Psyche, what's not up? You got a Rager coming now, same challenge, feeling good about this one. Oh, so this means that you got killed with your latest character. Okay, let's go back. Pinyanga! Diablo 2 was running perfect, Psyche, it is amazing. My new setup is so fucking awesome. I started also downloading FPS games. I downloaded Medal of Honor Warfighter, Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4, and I will download many FPS games of my collection. Because I got to test them out of this new setup. And I tried Medal of Honor Warfighter, which came out back in 2012, 12 years ago. Everything ultra settings, and it was running at maximum FPS all the time. Perfect, and of course it looks amazing at that high settings.
I have the
So,
armor and weapons.
I finished the whole game again. I replayed the game and I finished it.
See for
I
yourself.
completed it. And then I started trying Battlefield 3, and I started playing a new campaign because I have never played the Battlefield 3 campaign. This is the first time. And the same. Ultra everything settings, maxed out everything, and it is running at maximum settings, maximum FPS all the time. It looks mind-blowing. And then I started... I installed Far Cry 2, which is my favorite Far Cry game, and that game is looking, although it is very old, it is from 2009. It still looks absolutely amazing. Far Cry 2 is super awesome, it is a masterpiece. This is a nice item, I will keep it. It goes, gaps, it goes. And the Diablo 2 Resurrected on the live stream, it was running at the maximum settings, everything maxed out, 75 FPS constantly inside caves and tombs and whatnot. In exterior places at around 65 FPS constantly. So, this system right now, this PC is so good that it makes me consider buying a 10 terabytes hard drive, not SSD because it is very expensive, I cannot afford it. But maybe, or 4 terabytes would be enough. 4 terabytes HDD drive, install it, and install every single game I have in my collection. Not to play the games, of course, just to have them inside. Because this PC right now, for a budget PC, it is a perfect PC for gaming. just for the idea to have every single game installed, I would like to do that. But I'm not going to do it because 4 terabytes drive, it would, again, it would cost some money.
Have a lovely day.
But yeah, with this experience that I have now of this CPU, I totally recommend 5600X CPU. Totally, absolutely. Do I have to go in the palace now?
Yes? Please.
Yes, no, maybe, don't go. But in the end of the day, Psyche, the only reason, true reason I bought this CPU is for Titan Quest 2. Just to be safe that I'll be able to enjoy that game whenever it comes out at very high settings without any problems, and probably to also be able to live stream it without any issues. Although I don't know if the game will be good in the end, and I'm afraid that I will be disappointed very much, and I will, if the game is not good, I will give up on streaming instantly.
Well, so I can't believe.
But yeah, if you got a PC for gaming PC, this PC of mine is awesome. It is a budget PC, you can have one. No, Roy, I'm not stuck. I know where to go. You're quite sure TQ2 will not be a disappointment. How are you sure? Everything that will be is already here. What do you mean? Thousands of times, no, Roy, but I have been many times to these places. We already see what the game is being developed. Have you been dissatisfied? No, Ternowski, what can disappoint me is we haven't seen, actually, we have seen some things about the world of the game which it sounds awesome. Yes, okay, it sounds awesome. But we haven't seen any gameplay, which is the most important thing. We haven't seen how itemization works and if it is good enough. We haven't seen anything about the skill systems. We haven't seen anything about endgame and whatnot. We haven't seen anything about audio quality. We know the music is going to be awesome, but we don't know about voiceovers and everything else in between. What have we seen? Nothing.
Finally, what is it now? Have my
Let's hope that in March update we have something more. Let's hope, we will see. I mean, February is almost over. 4 days left for February. We will see. Fallen Seer stuff. Lightning damage, energy 285. This looks like a good stuff. Maybe it has energy prefix, lightning damage suffix.
Good work, soldier. What do you mean you can...
What do I mean? I mean... Ta-da-da. Ay, ay, ay. Pinyang Highlands. Highlander. Let's go kill Highlander. Orion's Mace. I don't need it. But I remember that some years ago I made a build which was called the Orion's build, I think. And it was using this legendary Orion's Mace. If I remember alright. And I think that I made the video, build guide video of that build. One of your best quests is to open the Hades Vault. Yeah! I would say that that one is the most satisfying side quest because... No, it is not the most satisfying to fight the items, but to open the chests. Because you get many chests in the room. Big chest. There is nobody up there. But there is something down here. A secret area of the sort. Yeah. Wait, what? Τσάπα. Τσάπα τσούπα. Where would you recommend farming for Electrum? Legendary difficulty, because it gives the most the biggest amounts of Electrum. I would say maybe Act 5, Ragnarok Act. Ragnarok Act or Eternal Embershark. Chaos Elixir. Ah, a Seal of Martial Supremacy. Supreme Commander. Very bad drops today. Imagine using it bow while casting those juicy skills. Yeah. That would have been totally crazy. I also need to keep leveling up my needball character.
Did you? The drought.
Come on, this place is a little bit hard to navigate.
You have no more room.
I have no more room. Ping.
You have no more room.
Hello, Alex. What's up? One, two, three, four, 5 places. Let's get out of here. Killing them all, killing them softly. Telare. CD Essence, wait. Where is it? Ah, this one. Ah, this one? Okay, this one is very good. This is a very nice amulet. But I'm not going to equip it, I don't need it. Do you see how nicely these draconian enemies get killed by this by my spell attacks? This way oh, Dragonians! Po. They were draining my energy. Whoa, Red Elf is here. How are you doing, Red Elf?
Your inventory is full.
Good job, my inventory.
Before the universe.
Oh, Studio is here. What's up, Studio? Let's go that way. Do they sometimes give good drops? The 10 Suns boss, don't bother, Red Elf, forget it. The 10 Suns drops, boss drops only about 3 or 4 legendary items the first time you defeat the boss with a character. But then the boss is very bad for drops. It is a waste of time, don't do that. It is not a good boss to fight. Short run up to boss fights in Eternal Levels. Or... I think the Heavenly Palace, that boss. But... if you want to have very instant access to that boss, you will need to save on a rebirth fountain of that place, because there are rebirth fountains there. Heavenly Palace has a boss. Yeah, actually, after Heavenly Palace, you get in a dungeon, and that dungeon has one boss in a cave, and then you go to the other boss, the big boss. Oh, I would farm that boss. Also, the Heavenly Palace in the waypoint outside there is another boss as well, so I would say if you want to farm bosses in Eternal Levels, I would farm only Heavenly Palace, and I cannot recall anything else right now. In general, Eternal Levels is not a good place to farm bosses. Generically speaking. Psychist! Welcome, Psychist, thanks for the follow. Yeah, Eternal Embers is a very nice place to go through, play the whole act and also farm in general for items to drop. But the bosses, most bosses are a bit disappointing, so... Do I got to go up there? Ah, maybe. Let's go. Strength offensive ability, forget it. Assassins of Immortal. Oh! Plus 2 to skill rogue mastery at health points. Very nice amulet. The Kung Fu God boss. Yeah, nice boss. You know, Redolf, I think that a very great idea, for, at least for advanced players, is to make legendary heroes. Give to the legendary heroes high-level items from older playthroughs, and take the legendary heroes only through Eternal Embers. And this way, try to play as many heroes, new heroes as possible. And this way, you will replay this act many times, you will get more drops, and each one of the new heroes will get standard legendaries from the first time they defeat the final boss of Eternal Embers. Instead of making one character and farming the same places all over again on Eternal Embers, you can make multiple characters, play only once with each one of the multiple characters, and in the end you will have, you know, the standard drops of the final boss, at least once per character. Shrine of XP? To XP or not to XP? Yeah, this is also a problem. If you want to make early game artifacts, you need earlier artifacts. So, normal and epic. Nothing else here. Okay, get out. Oi. Do I have any quest to turn in? Or I forgot to go that way. Where am I? I don't know, guys, about you, what you say, but new games or not, nothing has the... What Titan Quest has. The magic of Titan Quest. Okay, we have reached this place. This shop here is the only shop in the whole game that sells the special potions of Eternal Eversack. You are kind of beginner and recently started the time quest with kind of sword and seal on earth at nature or master. No, I have hard time. How can I improve? You need to spend your attribute points on dexterity and strength. Try to find strength-based items if you want to play with the sword and the shield. This is not the best selection of masteries for sword and shield, but you can still play it, have fun and make a good build. Spend your attribute points on strength and dexterity, not on health. Do not try to spend many points on many different skills. Spend a point here and use this one. Use this skill tree here with this one and this one. Activate this one, put more points here and here. Don't spend many points on this one in the beginning. Go mostly with this one and this one. Spend a point here, spend a point here to have this one to save you from death. And in Nature Mastery, use some pets to distract a little bit the enemies, even if you don't go to play a pet pit. This flute music is a banger. This flute music is amazing. The hype is on for Last Epoch, yeah. Red Elf Last Epoch will become the next most popular game after Path of Exile 2 in the future. And the game is good. Last Epoch is a good game. It is totally worth playing. Keep opening the char... Yeah, Psyche, but that is a cheesy method. But this one is a normal method. You come here to this one.
Take all the time you need. It's not like I have many customers out here.
Weightless. Oh, not a bad item. Fall to damage pro. No, no, no.
Travel safely.
I'm not going to do that. You started Diablo 2 Sorcerer for Ladder 6, Season 6. Have a good one, Boxy Square. You found him for a full inventory, so supposed to... Yeah. This is the only shop in the game that sells these potions of Eternal Embers. Plague skill tree is good, especially if you activate the second add-on and the first add-on, but the second add-on will reduce the resistances of enemies to specific types of damage. And if you use those types of damage, then you will deliver more damage to those enemies. And your pets will deal more damage to those enemies, so it is a very good choice. Plague with the second, especially the second add-on maxed out. Yeah, it is a good thing, but the thing is that I have potions, but I don't use them. I don't use these potions, and I should use them actually, but I don't use them. Usually. I don't know why.
Till we meet again.
So the game from here on becomes even better, but I will continue tomorrow, guys. I will stop for today. Tomorrow we will continue this playthrough. We will go over this bridge and we will destroy everything with our very powerful spells of this hybrid Evoker spellcaster build. And remember, those who say that spellcasters are not good in Titan Quest, they are mistaken. So this is going to be it for tonight, guys. Thanks for stopping by, everybody. Have a great one. I will see you tomorrow with more of this best game ever made after Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Haha. Undo.